Hello and welcome to Georesearch Academy's YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the preparation strategy for IIT Kharagpur LLM personal interview. So as you all know that IIT Kharagpur has already released the list of shortlisted candidates for its LLM program. So they're supposed to sit in an online personal interview. So in this video, we'll be discussing how to ace and crack this personal interview to guarantee your seat at IIT Kharagpur. So firstly, let's look at a few things about the personal interview. So only the students who have qualified the CBT test are being shortlisted for this online personal interview. So around 300 students have been selected for the online personal interview. The interview dates are between 8th to 10th May of 2023 between 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So individually, students will be contacted and their time slots and date will be communicated to them with respect to when their personal interview is scheduled. Now coming on to the distribution of marks for the personal interview. So there is a 30 mark total weightage for the LLM personal interview, from which you can see that they will be assessing three primary things in your personality. First will be your communication skills. So there are 10 marks dedicated for communication skills. Then you have interest in pursuing the course. So they will be dedicating another 10 marks for assessing whether you are interested in the course, and if yes, then how does it align with your future plans and your expectations. And lastly, they'll be also testing your legal aptitude for 10 marks. So this is a miscellaneous area where they will be testing your legal knowledge, particularly from the current legal affairs. But this is not to say that they will only ask current legal affairs. They can also ask you questions relating to the major subjects of law, and also depending on what you tell them your areas of interest are. So these are the three things that you should be working on for this personal interview. Now coming on to how to prepare for this interview. So all interviews have some basic things that you have to follow. But other than that, there are some particular areas also that you'll have to focus on. So first of all is the setup. So essentially this is an online personal interview. So you do not have to go anywhere and give an interview. You have to take it from wherever you are staying. So it is important that you have a good setup at your place to make yourself comfortable and to have a good communication during the interview. So the first tip is that be properly dressed in formals. So it is important that you are dressed in smart formals. Secondly, you should set up your computer, your laptop, or if you're taking from phone, although they have advised not to take from phone if possible. So you should set up your device in a well-lit room and place it on a stable platform like a table. Then you have to ensure that there is stable Wi-Fi connection. Make sure that you either have a Wi-Fi connected or your phone hotspot, whatever works for you. But make sure that it is a stable Wi-Fi connection. Lastly, be comfortably seated and have a glass of water around you so that you don't panic during the interview and you have something to calm yourself down during your online interaction. Now moving on to the areas to be tested. So this is only about the setup as to what you should be preparing in terms of the day when your interview is. Now we'll be talking about how to prepare for the content of this interview. So as we have seen, there are three things that you have to focus on. First is the communication skills. Next is legal aptitude. And lastly, you should have a answer or reasons prepared on why you want to pursue this particular course. So we will be taking them one by one. First of all, we'll be focusing on communication skills. So how to prepare for communication skills. Now we all know that communication skills cannot be developed overnight, and it is actually a accumulation of what all have you done so far in your life. But there are some very easy tips which can make you confident in your own communication skills. So the first thing is feeling confident. So you have to be confident of the fact that you are eligible and that you can crack this interview. Next is you may also practice speaking in front of the mirror or in front of your friends or family for 2 to 3 days at least, so that you are more comfortable in your body language. Next is you should prepare a brief introduction of yourself and you should practice that. So you should make a very short introduction of your background and your educational qualification and your interests, and you can keep practicing this for the next 2 to 3 days. Lastly, be clear in your communication, even if your spoken skills are not that great. So even if you do not have great English or, if you're not that confident in your spoken English, be clear in your communication. Whatever you are communicating should be assertive and you should be confident in whatever you are communicating. Next is for legal aptitude. Now this part is important and this will require some preparation from your side, because they have also said that they will be testing a little bit of your current legal affairs, and in general your insight on law. So you should go through legal current affairs for the last 3 months at least, the important things that have happened or the important judgments that have come or important things that have happened in the legal field. So for this, you can refer to any good websites like Live Law or Bar and Bench, and you can just scroll through what happened in the last 2 to 3 months in the legal field in terms of important judgments, particularly relating to, let's say, constitutional law and IPR. So the next point is be well versed in constitutional law and IPR. So you don't have to sit and revise everything, but you should have a good overview of these areas since they are very important in IIT Kharagpur LLM program as well. So you should be very confident with them. Next, read from your own background and interest. So they will be asking you a few questions on what you are interested in, or in your college days, what was your favorite subject, or they may ask you questions if you tell them that you have done this moot or this internship. So make sure that you read up on your own background and your own interest in law that you are talking about. Lastly, if you do not know the answer to any question, it is okay to politely decline, but do not panic. So if you're not aware of any particular issue, or if you don't know an answer to a question, it is okay to say no and to move ahead. Lastly, for the interest in the course, because they have also dedicated 10 marks for this area, that you have to tell what you are interested in, why you want to pursue your LLM from IIT Kharagpur only. So first of all, be honest. Be honest as to why you want to choose the college, because I'm very sure that if you're appearing for the personal interview, you already have a reason as to why you want to go for IIT Kharagpur. Next is have a clear idea of why you want to pursue LLM from IIT Kharagpur and not from any other college. So be prepared for this as well. In this, you can praise the faculty of IIT Kharagpur, or you can praise their courses, or you can say that this is the area of specialization that you wanted to do, and since IIT Kharagpur is one of the best colleges to do it from. So whatever your reason is, but be clear on why you want to pursue LLM from this university. Next is you can also prepare your answer for how IIT Kharagpur will help you in your career. And lastly, research about the program itself. Have a researched understanding of the LLM program that IIT Kharagpur offers. So read up on the specializations, also look into the faculty. So do a little bit research on the program itself to be more confident in your answer. So hopefully these tips can help you in cracking your interview. So be prepared, be confident, and good luck. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.